Hey boo, welcome back to my channel and to the I'm Okay series, where I offer gems I've learned along my journey of artistry, love, and life. Typically when these words hit me, I immediately wish I would have learned them earlier. Like the minute I realized I had dreams and desires is when I would have wanted to really understand these words. But then I realized most of the words were already spoken to me, but they were only going to stick when my mind was ready. So breathe, forgive yourself for literally everything, and let's get whole. This is the first episode, podcast, whatever you want to call it, where I want to start at the bare basics of kind of how I got here. I want to say around 2017 was when I started to really organize my thoughts and understand my feelings and understand my spirit. And one of the most profound things that was spoken to me is that an imaginative person or a visionary thrives at all times. You know, when we're kids, we have that imagination and we have ideas and they feel so good, and we feel good most of the time when we're kids because we have such a strong imagination to flip any reality that we're in, any state that we're in. We can flip it. Even when we break something, we fall, we scrape our knee, we're taken out of we cry for a second, but we recover from injury so much faster as kids because of our imagination. So an imaginative person and remaining an imaginative person is really what's going to make your life so much juicier. Just make a decision that you will look for what you want to see. That's what we did as kids. Make that decision to look for what you want to see and tell the story like you want it to be. I'm not saying to lie to people, tell a bold-faced lie, but if you can tap into your imagination, you can tell the story as you want it to be. There are two sides to every story, and that doesn't make either one of them false. So tell the story like you want it to be. Every time it's shown to you in any form, that means the story that you want to be is one step closer to manifesting in your real life. So here are my 3 simple steps to stay imaginative over time. Step 1 is look at what is as what was. That means whatever you're seeing in your physical world that you maybe want to change, look at that like it's the past and turn your attention to what you want as what is currently happening. You have to affirm to yourself, I am a creator, not a reactor. I am a creator, not a reactor. Say it with me. I am a creator, not a reactor. You cannot seek alignment with God. Well, I like to refer to my source as God. You may have a different word for it, but I like to refer to my source as God. But you cannot seek alignment with God's view and God's opinion and alignment with your neighbor's opinion at the same time, or your friend's opinion, your mom's opinion, your homegirl's opinion. You can't align with both at the same time because your neighbor's opinion is their imagination. That's why you have to align with God's opinion, because it is uniquely tailored to you and for you. It's in your voice. Your head is your voice. So God's opinion is tailored specifically for you. And step 2 is don't depend on one source for your happiness. Don't depend on one thing only one thing. Don't depend on only one thing for your happiness. You should diversify. If you have to depend on one thing and it feels better to you to depend on one thing, it should be your source. It should be God. It should be yourself. Release that other source that is limited from bondage. Be brave enough to be responsible for your own feelings. And step 3 is also very simple, and it's pay attention to the way you feel and consistently choose thoughts that feel good to you when you think them. Some examples of that in my life are my favorite shows. You know, I can think about my favorite shows like, you know, Fresh Prince or Girlfriends or The Nanny or this is a bit controversial, but I used to love the show Roseanne, and sometimes I'll catch it on TV and it just makes me feel good, and it allows me to start imagining good things for myself again. Another example of something that feels good to me when I think about it is my mom's health. You know, she's been through a lot, and just to think about how far she's come and how much better she's living now brings me so much joy and allows me to just imagine and get into that positive state of mind to start imagining good things for myself again. And another thing is my health. I've gone through a very interesting journey with my health, and I'm also, which I'll probably talk about later, but I'm also living so much better now. So when I think about how far I've come in my own health, I get excited and I get imaginative again. And breathing deeply also releases the physical tension from my body, which releases the physical tension from my mind and allows me to imagine. So going back over those steps, align with your source's opinion first to stay imaginative, because that opinion, God's opinion that you're hearing, is specifically tailored for you and can put you directly into the imaginative world. Step 2 is don't depend solely on one source for your happiness. If you do, it should be your source. It should be your ultimate source. It should be God. And step 3 is pay attention to the way you feel and consistently choose thoughts that feel good when you think them. All right, y'all. Those are my 3 steps to staying imaginative. Age means nothing. You could be 5, you could be 15, you could be 33, you could be 80. It works with whatever age. And staying imaginative is how you thrive. It's how you change your mood. It's how you change the vibe in the room. So breathe. Literally forgive yourself for everything. And try it right now. You know, try these tips right now and comment below if your vibe changes immediately. It is my intention that this will work for you as it's worked for me. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this and get more tips like this, like, share, and subscribe. And turn on the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I put out a new video. Also, if you like the song that's in the background, it is called I'm Okay from my latest project, Blackcurrant, which is available on all streaming platforms. I love you. Have a great week.
I'm okay.